Hey there, it's Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions. Driver Solutions has been in the business 25 years and they have helped 25,000 people get their CDL. You could be one of them. Check them out at greatcdltraining.com. So Fran asked a great question about backing. With backing, you can find enough actual videos of backing on YouTube. But as far as backing and some advice that I would give in backing, I've been doing this blog for 5 years. I actually, 5 years ago, and I'm so ashamed I did this, I actually wrote a blog 5 years ago when I just got into trucking because it's November right now, and I actually was still team driving right now at this time before I was doing hurricane relief, by the way, and I mentioned that before, from the big hurricane in 2012 that hit the East Coast. So I actually wrote a blog and said I wish everything was pull-in parking so you didn't have to back that truck up anymore. And looking back at that statement, you're not a truck driver if you cannot back that truck up. I was just sitting there reading that a couple days ago and just shook my head and said, oh, I can't believe people were actually pretty nice in their comments, and a couple people were like, Wayne, you got to learn how to back that truck up. And yes, you do have to learn how to back that truck up to be a trucker. One of the things is it takes some people longer than it does other people pick it up pretty quickly. For me in trucking, I took notes, believe it or not, when I was backing, because when you get out of school, you're taught a certain way, and you quickly learn that every single place you go to there's a different setup. And I always wanted to remember what setup I did for a certain one until I just, now I can actually just pull in, look at it. Oh, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that to get into the spot. One of the things why I've never hit anything when I'm backing is because early on, and I still get out and look, but I just kept getting out, and it irritated some truck drivers sometimes as long as it took me to back it up. But I was so worried about hitting something that I just keep getting out. And I think that's the way everyone should be when you start out, is err on the side of caution. If another truck driver is upset because you're taking that much time, that's his problem, not yours. I actually, one time, I was at this place and he just couldn't back it in. He couldn't get it. He's getting frustrated. He was actually going to leave. And I said, oh, well, hold on. I was trying to help him. He just couldn't do it. I said, I'll back it in there for you. Don't be leaving. And I backed it in there for him, a truck, and got it in there. I won't say who it was because, you're supposed to take care of your own stuff. But I talked to him a little bit back then, and I turned him on to my blog and stuff, right? And I was like, look, you got to practice. And if you can't back something up, you've got to learn. And he was a little frustrated. That'll get you too if you get so frustrated. And that's what he told me, that he was just so frustrated. He kind of lost it. And I totally understand that. Because if you get so flustered, and I was trying to help him, he was probably nervous with me trying to help him, and he probably tried 25 times before I hopped in and backed it in for him. But he did say that he's not that bad of backing. But we also have to stick together. I believed him when he said that he can back, and he probably did get nervous after like the 10th time. It was a really tough. I backed it in, and I had a couple years, and it was tough. It was really tough, so I felt bad for him as a newbie getting out there. So we all got to stick together out there, especially with backing. Thank you, Fran. Great question. This is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions, with the positive path to trucking success. Check my Facebook page out at Trucker Wayne, and I'm out.